Welcome back, everyone, to another StencilCast PokeBattles with your host Patrick King. No Dylan today, but next episode there will be a Dylan. So don't riot. I apologize for that. Another thing I apologize for is I accidentally deleted the After Effects footage for the scoreboard we put at the end of each episode, and I don't know how I deleted it, so I apologize. But we'll just be saying it at the end of the episode until I get to making a new one, because I deleted the pictures too, which was a pain to, if anyone's, done 3D photoing, that's a way to say it, it's a bitch. So, I apologize and I'll just say it at the end, but I did manage to salvage the intro, so we'll still have that. I actually made a copy of that. I don't know why I didn't make a copy of everything else, but there. I just had to get that out of the way in case you guys are, for those two people who are wondering, oh, what happened at the end? But if you guys want to be entertained, by the way, a friend, Joshua Newland, I've mentioned him before, he does Playing with the Boys with me, another show we do. He watched the last the StencilCast PokeBattles with the YouTube annotations on, the captions, the closed captioning. And it is the funniest thing. It says completely wrong things. It's completely different. It's hilarious. Just go try it out. Just getting that out of the way with, if you want to try that. So with that, let's begin this battle. It's just a standard regular one that we did actually today. So enjoy, and let's get on with it. Dylan is issuing a challenge. Again. Dylan starts out with Ampharos. He switched it up a lot, actually. He got a couple new Pokemon. I don't switch it up. Don't know why. I sent out Salamence because I knew he was expecting my Tentacruel, so I knew he was going to send that thing out to Thunderbolt, so I was going to Earthquake it, which I ended up doing on his Espeon. And I'm terrified because I think this thing is faster than me, and it has Dazzle and Gleam. So I have to switch out to, I believe, my Jolteon, because I can take this Espeon out in one hit with my Bite, and I can take a Dazzling Gleam from it, because I know I can, because I have before. I take it like a champ, again. Bite it, it's down, which is good, because I hate that thing, because it's such a pain to my Salamence. Then this guy kind of made me nervous. It's Tyranitar. It's a powerhouse, and I really didn't know how to deal with it, because I believe I sent out my Tentacruel. No, I sent out my Venusaur. I Mega Evolve it. Excuse me. Use Earthquake, but I Mega Evolve it after this, and I use Energy Ball, and it does like a fourth, maybe a third. But very little damage is what I'm trying to say. So I was like, oh crap. I don't know if I can take this. Scion. So I use Energy Ball. It does like a third. No, more than a third. And he crunches. Almost dead. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go for a Synthesis. But when I went for the Synthesis, I totally forgot that the Sandstorm was going, so my Synthesis is weakened by half. And I was just thinking, crap, so I believe I tried to get off a Leech Seed or something else, but he still kills me anyway because of that Earthquake. And I believe it might be Stab, because I think Tyranitar's ground and dark. I'm surprised he didn't Mega Evolve Tyranitar. I sent out this guy, I used the whole substitute, my Sassy Girl. So I wanted to get a Surf off. Because I was like, oh man, this will do decent damage, this Surf. And I forgot Earthquake is super effective against poison for some reason. It's stupid, especially when you part poison in water. I think it's just dumb. And so I use Surf. And I switch. Oh. That's a news flash for me. Switch out to back to Salamence. So I know he's gonna use an Earthquake. I would have avoided it. His Sandstorm stops, so I Dragon Claw it. So I know it's gonna do a decent amount of damage because of Stab and Life Orb. But it doesn't do a lot as much as I was hoping. He uses Thrash, which I take and I'm barely left alive. No, I have plenty of health. Dragon Claw, finish him off. Get out of here, Tyranitar. That's right. Fall over. So he's out. And that was the main thing I was worried about. And I've always heard about this freaking thing. This thing just annoys me. Switch up to Yorick because... Excuse me, guys, it's late. I'm tired. He uses Ice Beam, which I knew I was going to be able to take, and I use Thunderbolt some faster, and it's super effective, and Oko it. Oko, your Greninja. And then Dylan sends out Leaf. Stupid Leaf. Here's a Volt Switch, because I didn't know what he's going to switch into, and then whatever he switched into, I'd be able to counter it, so I use Volt Switch to switch out. Switch out to my Leslie. My Mind Show, whatever it's called. Take this Leaf Blade. Almost die, but I use a U-turn. I'm hoping it would do more damage than it actually did, but just to switch out. And I forget what I switch out to. Oh, Divine, but I believe I actually die. Did I die by this Leaf here? I don't know. I might take this Leaf Blade. I do take the Leaf Blade, and then I get by. No, Sandstorm's gone. I get Reef Dragon Claw, I kill the Leafeon. I'm not remembering who else he has because I actually lost track of how many Pokemon he had out. I was waiting for his Dragonite, but apparently I was like tearing through his Pokemon. And I used Earthquake. This felt like one of the harder matches I've played against him, but it wasn't because he only killed 2 of my Pokemon. Almost Helmet's is almost out. Ninetale was his last Pokemon. And this thing, I don't know what is up with it. It was like a especially bulky fucking tank, and then he disabled it. The clever son of a bitch. He disabled my Earthquake. I'm sorry for any kids who are listening. He used a Flamethrower, finishes me off. So I would have killed it, but no, he had it freaking disabled. So I have my Sassy Girl. And I don't know what I was doing here, because he quick attacks me, and then I use Sub or Surf, I use Substitute. Just because I did not know what was up this thing, like what he was going to do to it, so I was just playing safe. Use a Sub so I can use Surf. And this is the Surf what I used and it didn't affect. I thought it was a Tyranitar. And it doesn't do anything, and it's a Surf. Stab, Surf, Then he gets off a Nasty Plot, which pissed me off, because now his special attack is like up 1 or 2, and then his Flamethrower, and Sunny Days out. So he could basically, his Flamethrower could take me in 1 hit, which is insane. So I'm just trying to like wear him down with Surf, which I'll be able to. I think I get off 1 more Surf. Thanks for the sub. Good idea with the whole sub. And then Sub fades, and I use Surf, which almost kills him, I believe. Almost. Why did I use... Oh, no, I used the Sub again. Which makes no sense, because that Flamethrower's going to get rid of the Sub in 1 hit anyway. I don't know why I did that, actually. Maybe I was just hoping for, like, Black Sludge to get... I don't remember. This is... I'm sorry. But I know I'd use the Surf eventually. Yeah, there we go. I use the Surf. And it doesn't kill it. No, it does. Okay, I'm sorry. I do kill it. But yeah, it was a bitch. Like, it was just a pain. But that concludes episode 10, actually. Whoa, 10! 10 of these. That's impressive. That's like 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks. And the score now is 9-1. I'm winning. It should be 10-0, but I gotta let Dylan have 1 at least. But you guys got any comments, questions? Post them below in the comments. Email them to. Oh, I don't have that email set up yet. Tweet me at Mr. Patrick King. Dylan's Geekman11 at Geekman11. Check out my promo for my Why the Last Man tribute, which is an excellent comic series, by the way, guys. It's up on YouTube and Vimeo. It's on my Facebook and my Twitter. It's just like 4 photos I made. I'm going to make one for each volume and then put it to music. I put this promo to I'm Lost Without You music from Mass Effect 3, which is sad, unbelievably sad. So it fit the tone perfectly because I just finished the series today and I had to do something. And it was a project, and so I decided to turn it into a tribute/project because it was kind of fun to make. So watch that. Watch our other shows, Playing with the Boys. Another episode of that should be up tomorrow, hopefully. Gotta edit it. I got all the footage captured and stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and go catch them all.